And just let the breath transport you into freedom, into spaciousness. Into a place where you're free to be exactly who you are. To express your feelings in a judgment-free zone. Inhale, filling yourselves up with all the goodness life has to afford. And exhale. I thank you so much for coming out this morning and being part of a community and sharing your practices. And stretch our arms over our heads, reach for the front of the room. Big breath in, and you just get long. And you surrender to the earth holding you up. Another breath in for a big old stretch. And as you exhale, bring your knees above you. And let's just start stirring our knees, one hand over each knee. And you can draw your knees towards your chest and away from your chest, opening and closing your thighs. Just finding some gentle morning movements. And if you're stirring your knees, change the direction of the stirs. And taking your right shin in your 10 interlaced fingers, let's start with a nice wind relieving pose. Just squeeze. You want your thigh to the right of your rib cage, creating a nice little pinching sensation in the right hip. And just some functional movement here. Stretch that left leg up to the ceiling. And then lower your left leg. So just gently up and down with that left leg. And I'd like you also, the next time the left heel is on the floor, you tap it out to the left 3 times. So tap, tap, tap for some lateral motion. And tap right back in 3 times. Tap, tap, tap. Good. Try that again, tapping out. And tap it right back in. And then start the raising of the leg again. So we raise it up and down. Beautiful. And the next time the left leg is up, bend the knee. Let's grab the shin, release your right leg, and take wind relieving on the left side. Squeezing the leg, the thigh to the left of your rib cage. Shoulders are relaxed, lower back is on the floor. Take a deep breath in here and let it go. Yeah. And then start to raise and lower the right leg at your own pace. And take some of those lateral tap outs as well. So the next time the right heel is on the floor, we tap out, 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 and in, in, and out, 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 and in. Just gently introducing your body to this beautiful Saturday morning. Maybe raising the right leg again, lowering again. One more time we raise it. Bend the knees, squeeze both legs. Take your hands behind your thighs. Roll forward into seated. We face the front of the room, so spin around, my loves. That's all. Bring your hands into heart center. We'll start our beautiful practice with the sacred sound of Om. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Enjoy your practices. Have a great time. You're going to inhale and sweep those arms up nice and high above you, so find that reach. Soften those shoulders. It's all about those arms and the abs, so reach up nice and tall. We'll drop that right hand over to the right and lift up and over to the left. And change your sides. And take a few side to sides. The next time you go over to the right, I'd like you to try a twisting to the right, so that right arm comes behind you and the left arm in front of you. You sit up tall and you look over that right shoulder. Good. And then twist it to the left. And now the side to side, so right arm sweeps up and down, and we take the side stretch. And the side stretch. We take the side twist. And the side twist. Side stretch. Side stretch. Side twist. And side twist. Couple more. Side stretch. Side stretch. Side twist. And side twist. Last one. Stretch. Stretch. Twist. And twist. Beautiful work, everyone. Bend the knees, so bring your legs in front of you, but we'll bend our knees, yeah? Actually, to really try to straighten and secure that low back, just take this little interlude here. Stretching left leg, interlace your fingers, squeeze that right shin, and press your belly toward your right thigh. And just find how tall your spine can actually get. Excellent. Relax those shoulders. Okay, good. And we'll take that on the other side. Yeah. And what you want to do is build muscle memory here. So let that spine really integrate some of this work. Okay, nice. And then with that nice flat back, reach forward and grab your toes in front of you. And try to keep that spine tall and long as you try to raise. Oh, good, Gloria. You went right up. I do one foot at a time. Bringing both legs up at once is wonderful. So we try to straighten the legs if possible. Very hard to do that. And if not possible, then keep your knees bent. Good. These are beautiful. What we're going to do is try to leave the legs in the air as you let go of the toes. Now this is boat or version. Of course, you can hold the backs of your thighs or you can hold the floor behind you and straighten those legs if you want. Or you can always anchor the boat and keep feet on the floor if that feels better for you. Okay, lifting that chest. We'll just take some rowing here so you can put your hands into prayer or hold the block and start to row from one side to the other. And if this is not available, then you take your Russian twists, keeping feet on the floor and rowing from one side to the other. Okay, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done, everybody. Extend that left leg. Let's interlace the fingers and grab the right shin, flattening the back, then dropping your right thigh. Sweep arms up high, interlace the fingers, and fold forward over your left leg. Hold whichever part of that leg you're able to. Maybe it's your calf, maybe your thigh, maybe your flexed left foot, or maybe you use a strap to reach for the foot. Okay, raise yourselves back up, grab the shin, sit up tall again, breathe in and lift. Let's breathe out and switch out your legs. Left shin comes, right leg extends, squeeze. Let that knee drop out to the side, sweep arms up high, reach, and fold over the straight right leg. It's feeling a nice hamstring stretch, a little bit of a hip opener on the left side. So very nice. Raise yourselves back up. Good. And bring both legs to you. Sit up tall, pressing belly to thighs. Look over right shoulder for a nice neck twist. I want you to really locate the length in your spine, including the neck, and find that twist. And then twist to the left. All of this primes you for a really solid practice. Good. Nicely done. You're going to sweep your knees behind you, and you'll find your tabletop position. Hands below shoulders, hips above knees. Knees or hips width distance apart or wider. Tops of feet are flat on the floor as we inhale, arch into cow position. Exhale, round and tuck. And inhale and arch and round. And take some cows and cats. And I'd like you to separate the hands a little wider, separate the knees a little wider, drop hips down maybe, and then push them back, and drop hips down, and push them back. And let's start circling the hips, okay? So you're going to take some nice big circles. You can pretend your belly button has a crayon attached to it, and you're trying to make big Crayola circles on the floor. Let the insides of the thighs open up as you make your circles. And you can change the direction of these circles. Beautiful. We're going to do a little glute work now, my dears. Okay, so come back to neutral, maybe even bringing the knees in a little bit or the hands in, and take a flat back. Belly draws to the spine. There's no curve, there's no arch in the back at all, so really flatten it up like a tabletop. We'll extend the right leg behind us, toes are on the floor, and just roll back and forth on the toes to try to stretch the hamstring a little, the back of the right leg. And the next time you bring that stretch into neutral, with the left hip bone on top of the left knee, back is flat, we're going to raise the right leg up and then tap the toe. And raise the leg up and tap the toe. Let's do 8 more. Raise and tap. Raise and tap. Raise and tap. 5 more. Good. Now I'd like to take 10 tucks. So bring the right knee to your chin and then stretch it back. Right knee to chin, stretch it back. 8 more. 5 more, guys. Last one. And let the right toe come down. Good. Now we combine that. Okay, so it's a lift up, tuck under, kick back, tap down. Lift up, tuck under, kick back, tap down. Lift, tuck, kick, tap. Lift, tuck, kick, tap. Lift, tuck, kick, tap. 5 more. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Last one. You guys are great. Bring that knee back and let's circle the hips, okay? So just take your time. How do you feel so far? You dripping? All right. That's a good thing. Remember, you can lie down anytime you want to, okay? All right. We're going to take that same set on the left side. So station yourselves into neutral. Extend the left leg back and just start pushing and pulling to stretch the back of your left leg. Good. Find your neutral tabletop here, and we're going to start with 10 left leg lifts, okay? So up and tap, up and tap. 3, 4, 5, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's do those tuck unders, okay? Take 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to combine those two sets, okay? So we lift, tuck, kick back, and tap. Lift, tuck, kick back, 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 tap. Take 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautifully done, you guys. Here we go. Take that knee back, separate the knees a little bit, and just take some circles. I'd like you to take your child's pose with very separated knees. Push the hips over toward like the left heel and reach your arms to the right edge of your mat. So we're just going to stretch that left hip a little stronger and the left side body. Good. And then we'll change sides, okay? So bring the hips over the right heel more so. And the hands come toward the left edge. Beautiful, my rock stars. Come on back up. Tuck your toes under and find bear pose. So we raise the knees ever so slightly, maybe an inch off the floor, maybe 2 inches. The lower the better. So it's a bear pose. Yeah. And to work the core some, step right foot back and left foot back into high plank. And then return right foot back, left foot back into bear. And let's take a few of these. Step back, high plank. Step in, bear. Step out, high plank. Step in, bear. Good. One more. Beautiful. Now the next posture can be done in plank or in tabletop. And you step back from bear and take your high plank, shoulders are above the wrists, and we raise one arm, elbow up and down, other and down. And what you don't want to do is be moving the torso. So keep everything stable and steady and see if you can't knife up those elbows. Option to take this in tabletop. Knees on the floor, and you work the arms and the shoulders. Good. Let's take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Walk those hands back to meet your feet for your ragdoll position. Yeah. That's called the renegade row. And it's designed to use your body weight to improve your posture. Renegade row. I like that one a lot. Take your ragdoll, students. You'll be in the back of your mat. Wrap your head with your arms and just let yourself hang heavy. And maybe you go more over your left leg here. So maybe head kind of sways more to the left. Most of us in the studio are dripping, so some of the sweat will drip off you this way. Sway over to the right. And then pressing the feet into the floor, pulling your belly deeply toward your spine, using the ab muscles to push your body up, not pulling from the spine, please, but pushing from the deep core. Here we rise, we circle sweep, we reach for the sky, and draw your arms to your heart center. Ground yourselves. Good. We'll walk to the top of our mats here. What I'd like you to experience is the pillow here. So you're going to circle, sweep, high, reach. The hands come into prayer, and then you bend your elbows and bring those prayer hands behind the base of your skull. And you're going to cock your head back and rest over your prayer hands. Spread the elbows. Open that chest and heart and look up. Keeping your lower body solid, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your buttocks. Good. And then raise back up. Yeah. And just like we did seated, we took some side to side motion. So right arm down, left arm up and over. And the other side. And remember then we integrated the twists. So we're going to do standing twists here. So the next time you move, it's a high twist to the right. Beautiful. And center. And a high twist to the left. And center. Let's take the side to sides. And the twists. Center. And two hands pull to heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. You did it. Sun salutation A will bring us back down to the mat and then raise us back up. How do you like that idea? Here we go. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up high and reach. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on the ground. You inhale, flatten the back. Pull the crown of your head toward the front of the room. Belly draws in deeply. Skip or hop back to that high plank. Holding plank, breathe it in and breathe it out. Roll forward on the toes, squeeze the elbows inward, lower down carefully. Inhale to upward dog, pressing tops of the feet into the floor. And exhale, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. 2 breaths, inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Good. Bend those knees, look forward, prepare for flight. Walk or hop your way to your feet. Inhaling flat back, hands on the shins, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise it all the way up, pushing from the deep core to rise. And exhale, prayer hands to your heart center. Breathe it in and breathe it out. All right, students, let's find that chair pose. So bend those knees and find a chair. And you can peek at yourself inside at the side mirror. Find a little bounce. We're going to do some nice cardio here, just some step outs, okay? Starting with that right leg. So find your bounce. And you're going to apply the movement of the leg to the bounce. Keeping that left leg strong and knee bent. Control your movement. Left leg is going to start to burn. You can add your hands if you want. Yeah. You're going to move it to the left when you're ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, left. You got it. Beautiful. Right leg's going to burn. Anything you want to do with your arms. Alternate. Ready? Yeah. Good, Ari. You can add punches. Taking it into standing dead bug and trying to maintain your beat. What the heck is standing dead bug, you may ask? Arms are out. So nothing beats marching for building those glute muscles. Keep your march. You're doing great. Work those glutes. Breathe. You got this. I'm going to ask you to turn 90 degrees, face the side mirror. Marching dead bug. Work those arms. That's it, Judy. Now, no mirrors at all. You ready to turn and face the back? Go for it. Yes, Stacy. That was such a good transition. Stay true to that march. Keep the body upright. Face the ballet bars. Keep that belly in and pulled up. Work those glutes. And face the front. Try not to skip a beat. So marching is tiring. Let's find that chair again and that bounce. And alternating legs when you're ready. Finding that sweet little bounce in those knees. Add your arms if you want. Either love or you hate aerobics. Make it yours. For your second set of dead bug, you might want to try elbow knee. Depending on how you're feeling this morning. Keep belly drawn in. Work that core, baby. Let's turn and face the side mirror. Face the back. Nice, Erin. I love the hop you're adding. So if you're a springy type and you don't have knee issues, you add your hop to this. Take a look at Erin in the front row. Was back row, but now front. Turn and face bars. Facing the bars, give it a stop. Here's your rest. Arms out. Forward fold. Take it down. That heart rate's up there. Let's get it down a little. How about walking hands to the right leg and just taking side lunge? Walking hands to left leg for side lunge. One more time to the right. And the left. Center, belly draws in. We raise ourselves up. Toe heel the feet in. Finish where you left off. Face the front. You did it. Awesome work. Nice job. Grab your drinks. Take whatever you need to do. Good work. So there's nothing like getting that heart rate up, is there? Going to stay standing. We'll take some warriors and some balancing here. So top of your mat, relax those shoulders down and back, and arms are at your sides. Just take a few grounding breaths in and out through the nose, please. So inhale and exhale. An opportunity for the heart to even out. Breathing in and out. We're going to take our dancer into crescent lunge. So circle sweep your arms, inhale, reach. Stretch long, align your body. Drop your right hand out to the right. Weight goes into the left foot. Bending right knee, reach back for the inside of your foot or ankle from behind. Drive the thighs toward one another. This is your setup. These are good. Hinging on the left hip, kick into dancer. Lining up fingertips with eyebrows in the front mirror. Can you take crescent lunge from here, releasing that right foot down behind you and sweeping the right arm up. Relax the shoulders. Both knees are bent. Crescent lunge. Find your grounding. Breathe deeply. You must fuel the body with the oxygen it needs. We're going to take woodcutter pose into twist. So 2 hands above you. Prayer. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, woodcutter to the left. Once you're down there, left arm lifts up for that twist. And down. Lift up. Woodcutter. Open. And close. Lift. Cut. Open. And close. And rise. Now if you've got a block, you'll grab it. And if not, you will magnetize your wrists, which means connecting them, but knowing that your arms can still freely move, but the wrists never separate. That's called magnetic wrists, okay? Now, if you have your block, you're going to hold it at your heart, and if you don't, you're going to magnetize the wrists at the heart. Halo. A lot of people have been coming back to me saying this is an extraordinary posture for your posture, and your shoulders and your arms. So you raise the wrists above you, keeping all of this stable below. The only thing that moves is the arms. 2 large circles around your head to the right without swaying the torso, and 2 large circles to the left. And then hands come back down to heart. So guys, what I don't want to see is this. That's not halo, that's like wiggle body. What you want is a stable body, only the arms take the halo. Let's try it again. If you have the block, inhale up, 2 big circles, 1, 2, and the other direction, 1, 2. Try to do this as often as you can in the course of your day to really build incredible upper body strength. It's pretty extraordinary. If you have that block, keep it in your left hand. If not, a strong left arm. Taking it into your balancing Ardha Chadrasana half moon. You can always set up your water bottle. Bring the floor closer to you that way. So my friend Linda has her water bottle under her left hand. Find the breath. Stick to it. Beautiful work, students. Return to crescent lunge position. To complete the set, dancer, push off with that left with the right leg, reach back for the right foot. Thighs together, lift up tall, and dancer pose. This is where it all began. Yes. Yes. And dancer release. Y'all did great. Roll out those arms, shoulders. Take any movements. Lay down if you'd like to lay down. We'll take that on the other side nice and slow. Slow and strong though. Circle sweep your arms. Rise. Left palm out to the left. Weight goes into the right leg. Reach behind you for the inside of your left foot or ankle. Thighs together. Dancer. Stay with the breath. Crescent lunge. So establish a strong lunge, inner thighs pulling toward each other. These are beautiful. Good, Gloria. Positioning those hips so they face the front of the room. Very nice alignments here. Really good. So steady that you even forget that your bottom half is working, okay? Because really now we're working the upper body. We don't even know that these guys are getting so strong. All right, hands in prayer, stretch up. Here comes your woodcutter. We're going to slice down to the right. Open up to the twist. Close and lift. And your gaze can follow the hands. Slice. Open. And close. One more. Beautiful. How beautiful. The hands will glide to the heart. And again, if you have that block, you'll put it there. And if not, magnetize your wrists. And take some halos, okay? So let's inhale and pick it up. 2 large circles to the left around the top of your head. 1. Challenge those shoulders. 2. And 2 large circles to the right. 1 and 2. Let's try that again. 1 and to the other direction. Nicely done. Bring the hands to heart. You're going to hold the block with the right hand or have your water bottle ready. Push off and take that balancing half moon position. Breathe. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Fantastic. Crescent lunge. You guys are doing great. You finish off this sequence, please, with your dancers. So push off, reach back, find your dancer. Two more breaths. 1 more. Come out carefully the opposite way you went in. If you need to lie down, lie down. We're almost on the floor. Take a drink, guys. Take a drink. Electrolytes, really important with your summer practices. Many of you are just getting back to the heat, so remember a lot of bananas. Watermelon is awesome. Cherries are in season now. Peaches, cherries, load up. Okay, this is going to make you feel really good. Saturday morning's tough, man, especially if you went out on Friday night. Whew. I know. All right. Let's take our tree position, okay? So we're going to do some grounding. We'll bring the right toes, point them to the floor, open and close your right thigh. And drag your right heel up your left thigh. Now, if the foot can't live up there, you're going to place it on your calf. Okay? And find tree. Stretch up nice and long out of the waist. And find your tallest, strongest tree today. And feed it breath. Open up. Take any movements that are calling your name. Two more breaths. One more breath. The dismount will be into Parsvottanasana, so that right foot comes down behind the left a little bit. Okay, hands on hips, and just press your chest forward. Just giving those legs a good stretch in the back. Good, and rise up. Right foot steps forward, arms down to sides, roll out. Remember what we did in the beginning of class and midway through? We just inhaled, we reached up. Let's try this. Take some side bends. One, the other. Standing twist, we take one and the other. Good. Let's find that tree on the left side. So left toes on the floor. Open your thigh. Open and close it. And pick that heel up. Stand tall. Find some breath. Stay with it. Let's take 4 breaths here in tree. Inhale. Inhale. Explore. 2 more breaths. Last one. Parshivottanasana is your dismount. Hinging forward. Beautiful. Raise yourselves back up. Be careful. Step your left foot forward. We're going to take it down, students. You made it. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on the floor, flat back, halfway lift. Step back to that plank. Okay. Now what I'd like you to try here before we take it all the way down, you come to your elbow plank. All right, so here's your little detour. And rolling over, you're gonna roll over onto the left elbow and take an elbow side plank on the left. Okay. I probably should have you do it the other way so you can kind of face me for the first time, but okay, that was my bad. Now the option here is to drop the hips, okay? If you like the elbow side plank, keep it. And if not, drop your hips. You're going to reach that right arm to the front mirror, breathe in. And as you exhale, a little fist, and you draw the right elbow back behind you, look for it. Okay, so reach, inhale. This is also to build strength for good posture. Exhale, elbow back behind you. Inhale, and exhale. One more, and exhale. Okay, let's go to that middle elbow plank, or even on both elbows, and then roll over onto the right elbow. Staying in plank or dropping those hips, whichever feels better for you at this point. Inhale, left arm above the head, and exhale, little fist. Draw that left elbow back behind you. Follow the fist with your gaze. Take 4 more. Last one. Nice, guys. All right, come on all the way down. Oh, it's going to feel so good. Rest your face, your head on the floor. Take some breath in and some breath out. You can take your drinks or bend your knees and windshield wiper your legs. So I really love these body weight back exercises for better posture that I've been adding to class. They are helping me with my challenged posture, and I hope they help you. They also give you overall body strength, which helps prevent injuries anywhere in the body. Okay, we're going to do a couple more of those if that's okay with you. We did the renegade row, which was the high plank with raising one arm at a time, elbows to sides. I'd like to do the low back retraction, okay? You're going to tuck your toes under, legs stay strong and straight, thighs are on the ground. And with your hands behind your head, so elbows out, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the thighs, keep toes on the floor, and just lift your chest up and down, and up and down. Take 3 more, inhaling, and down. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Good. Now point the toes so the tops of your feet are on the floor. This is a little hard to do with this big microphone, but I'm giving it a whirl. And reach the fingers way out in front of you. So we take our Superman pose. Fingers pull forward, legs pull back. And you inhale and just stretch long. And then you take Superman, which means the arms rise and the thighs rise. Very hard to do Superman. And then you do your lateral pulls. Okay, so little fists. Pull those elbows back and forward. Down and forward. All the while, thighs are up, chest is up. Squeeze the buttocks. 2 more. That's great. Boy, this is not your first Superman lateral pull rodeo, is it? You did great, guys. Put your hands under you and come to push up. All right. Here's your high plank with scapular retraction. And all I want to see here, and you can do this on your elbows if you wish, is not bending the elbows, but just retracting the scapula. That's your shoulder bone. Lift it up and down, and up and down. Minutely, maybe an inch the most. And just practice this daily. High plank with scapular retraction. Good. Bring your knees down, loves. We're going to take a thigh stretch, okay? So here you go. Fixed firm. Knees on the floor. Block below your butt or not, depending on if you need it. And you sit back between your heels to stretch your thighs. Now this is where I live, where my posture lives is right here, upright. But if you're nice and flexible in the thighs and the spine, you might be able to lie all the way back. Now it's a particularly moist day out there today. Hopefully we'll get some rain showers. It's very humid out there. It's humid in here. And I raised that because I really want you to drink your electrolytes today, okay? So fruit juices and Whatever your source of electrolytes is, smart water, Gatorade, whatever you enjoy. Just a little quad stretch here. We did so much plank work. Very, very good for the strong core. Okay. You'll release from this, please, and lie on your backs when you're ready. Your heads will face the front and your feet will face the back. Yes, well earned, well earned, well earned. Let's see, we took care of our core big time with those boats in the first 10 minutes of class. I think I'm going to spare you the abdominal sets now and just give you some nice stretches. Does that sound fair? All right. Molly, you think you got enough? She's my gauge. She's my gauge. Did you run before class today? Good. Excellent. You coming back at 4? If you're back, I'll give you abs at 4. More abs. All right. Right now, what I'd love for you to do, though, is take a bridge, okay? So bend the knees. I have to put the block under my head because I've got this microphone on and I can't lay the head flat on the floor. All right, here we go. It's taking your bridge pose, so heels as close to your backs of your thighs as possible. Knees in the air. And then starting with the upper back. Feel those vertebrae and start to raise them up by using the backs of your legs. So ideally it's your hamstrings that do the work here. And you raise your bridge, pressing the feet into the floor. Big breath in as you keep it raised. And then softly lower it down. What I'd like you to do is take that right shin in your fingers, interlace, so it's wind relieving on the right. Stretch the left leg out and down. We did this in the beginning of class. Raise the left heel up and lower it down. Bend the left knee, put the left foot on the floor, restore the right foot on the floor, second set of bridge. Tilt your pelvis and then rise up using the backs of your legs. Hold it, 2 breaths. One more. Beautiful. Lower on down, students. Let's take that left thigh to the chest, squeeze. Straighten out the right leg. Raise the right heel and lower it down. Left foot comes back down. Right foot meets it. One more set, okay? Bridge rising. 2 breaths. Bridge lowering. Right thigh comes to the chest, squeeze. Left leg straightens. Left leg lifts. Left leg lowers. Bend the left knee, plant the left foot on the ground. Right foot restores. Bridge rises. Bridge lowers. Last time. Left knee comes up, squeeze. Right leg straightens. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. All right. Bend both knees over you. Remember how we started? We stirred the knees, opening and closing our legs. That's what you're going to do now. We'll bend the knees, put the soles of the feet on the floor. Let's drop the knees to the right for a nice twist here. Look over your left shoulder, stretch your arms out. Option to weigh down the left thigh, put your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Breathe. All right, let's switch sides out, okay? Release that left thigh. Put the right foot on the floor. Windshield wiper the knees to one side and to the other. And let them eventually land on the left. You can weigh down your right thigh with the weight of your left ankle. You can spread your arms, look over your right shoulder. Breathe. Ask yourselves, is there any other posture my body is craving right now that Mother Amy left out? And if the answer is yes, now's your time to take that posture. Remember to feed it breath. My sweet dear audience, thank you for watching. Peace. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock with Dima. Namaste.